Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I've got a Blu-ray to unbox. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, before I get on with this, first off, we're finally in 2024, so again, Happy New Year. And 2023 was really crazy because crazy and crappy at the same time for me and my parents because the loss of my grandmother and I feel traumatized on the clickbait from Future Space and Earthly. I'll be reporting them soon. And not just that, also clickbaits from something in Naples, Italy, that I'm not going to say it. And not just that, but it was a good time because the Super Mario Bros. Movie came, and the new Transformers movie, and the trailers of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, and seeing The Flash and Blue Beetle. But not just that, but also the retirement of Charles Martinet, who voiced Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. You know, like it's a me, Mario, woohoo! And a me, Luigi, yahoo! And Wario, have a rotten day, yahoo! And Waluigi time! I just love doing the impressions because Charles Martinet does it a lot and everything. But now since we have that new person voicing named Kevin something who's going to be voicing them now. And also, the Japanese voice actress who voiced Sailor Moon is also retired. I want to thank them for everything. So anyways, back to this. So, this is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on Blu-ray plus DVD. And this is the Disney Signature Collection. Now, I've probably actually heard of this because of Jake's Blu-rays, and I've heard from Puppet review stuff. So, the Signature Collection is the new thing in the mid-2010s, because around the 2000s, when they started to release these classic Disney movies on DVD first, before the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack ones, they were actually released in the Diamond editions, the Platinum editions, and the Special editions. And those ones were actually restored and remastered. Yeah, they were all restored and remastered for the very first time, because on the back of the DVD case, if you actually flip on the back, you can actually see the difference. It shows original and it says restored. So yeah, and by the time when those things are and now by the time since those are out of print, they've decided to do the Signature Collection, and they're still remastered in these, but in just a new style of packaging and stuff. So, anyway, so Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the very first Disney movie ever in 1937. Yep, this is their very first movie ever, because ever since when they did these amazing classic Disney shorts with Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, etc. those were the big classics. So after doing all of that, that's when they decided to do this one. Their very first movie ever. Now, there was supposed to be a live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but it's not titled as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's titled Snow White. But I'll explain about that on an update. So let's take a good look at this. We've got the front cover. There's Princess Snow White, and there's the evil queen there, I think. Here's the spine. And here's the back. Looks really nice. Now, I actually did notice that in the bonus features on the Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack of one of the editions, but it did have a classic Mickey Mouse short on there when Donald was dealing with the clock. That was just hilarious. So here are the bonus features. That's only on the Blu-ray and everything. There's the aspect ratio. Now, that's something that I know. You see, when old movies came out back then, they're all in full screen, so they've never been widescreen in their lives. Except until they're widescreen later on, around the 50s. Yeah. So let's get this open. Oops. Dust, that's all. Ugh, come on. Whew, try to get this plastic open. Okay, whoop, hold on. Okay, hold on. So, it appears that the disc, that the spindle here for the Blu-ray must have... Yeah, there it is. Must have broken off. Yeesh. They ought to be very careful. But anyways, it looks like it's fine. Don't know what we're gonna do about this. But anyway, so here are the... First off, the digital thing, so I'm not showing it because that's just personal. So here's the discs, the DVD disc and the Blu-ray disc. Same thing as usual, just plain colors. Well, just the plain white and the plain blue. I can't wait to watch this. And now, time for the update about the live-action Snow White. Now, what I've been hearing that that the live-action Snow White was supposed to come in 2024, but it was it was delayed to 2025, and the reason why is because they actually showed who are the dwarfs going to be, and it's going to be with actual people, and I've heard a lot of people have been complaining about this, because if they're about to play as them, then the live-action Snow White would look terrible. I mean, terrible. So, that's why they've actually not used them, so they were fired, and they've decided to use actual CGI dwarfs. Because I actually checked out the image that shows Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So they're actually going to use CGI dwarfs instead, and that's when they decided to delay it to 2025, which is going to take about a year. Probably the same time, just like with Grand Theft Auto 6. Not going to talk about that. This I'm talking about. Yeah. So this is why that the Disney movie studios is going to a big downfall because of their live-action remakes, and they cannot come up with something original. So that's why they're having a hard time, because they're doing live-action remakes of the originals that we know and love. So if they don't come up with something original, then I'm afraid they're going to be going back to their big downfall. It's going to be pretty sad. I mean, look at Universal. Universal's always come up with something original because they got the brains and the guts. If Disney Movie Studios doesn't keep up, things could go downhill. But anyways, that's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the good old Disney classic from the 30s. And we're finally in 2024, and I can't wait for Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Bye.